King, die Bindungen zwischen Deutschland und den Vereinigten Staaten sind aus vielen Gründen sehr eng. Deshalb beschäftigt auch uns das Rassenproblem in Ihrem Lande sehr. Wie ist die Situation in diesem Augenblick?
Many strides have been made in race relations in the United States, and at the present time we see very significant developments as a result of the recent passage of the Civil Rights Bill. In the South, we've seen the gradual breakdown of segregation in public accommodations and in state-owned facilities, and we have seen the gradual breakdown of segregation in the public schools. I think as a result of the passage of the Civil Rights Bill, these breakdowns in segregation will be speeded up even more. So I can say that we have made significant steps forward in race relations and in the breakdown of segregation. At least the federal government, in all three of its branches, has now made it clear that segregation is unconstitutional and that it will no longer tolerate it in any of its dimensions. On the other hand, after saying in a very optimistic vein that we've come a long, long way, in a very realistic sense, we must honestly say that we have a long, long way to go before the problem is solved.
Als die führende Persönlichkeit, die in Ihrem Land für eine Lösung ohne Gewalt eintritt, welche Vorschläge haben Sie zu machen, nachdem es jetzt zu blutigen Zusammenstößen im Süden und im Norden des Landes gekommen ist?
Well, I think the problem of solving the outbreaks and the riots is a twofold problem, or the job is a twofold job. On the one hand, the leadership of the Negro community must vigorously condemn lawlessness and looting and riots and violence. I don't think this can solve the problem. I've made it clear over and over again that nonviolence is our best method and our best way. So I think we must condemn these conditions these riots and this kind of lawlessness. On the other hand, we must make it clear that the leadership of the white community has a responsibility of working in a very sincere and in a very vigorous and forthright manner to get rid of the conditions that bring about the frustration and the despair in the Negro community and cause many to engage in such antisocial acts and antisocial behavior.
Können Sie heute schon sagen, wie diese Frage sich lösen wird?
I feel that we are in a crisis situation which can determine the destiny of our nation. Just as a crisis is a point of danger, it is also a point of great opportunity. And I think this is where we are. Danger point, and that is that if we don't vigorously work to solve the problem, and if there isn't a program to get rid of poverty and to get rid of the conditions of unemployment and other things, we can be set back and we can lose our moral position.
Glauben Sie, dass die bevorstehenden Präsidentschaftswahlen Ihren Kampf für Gleichberechtigung beeinflussen werden?
Yes, I think the presidential election will greatly influence the struggle for racial equality in the United States. I think, for instance, if a man like Senator Goldwater is elected President of the United States, it will so increase the anxiety, the discontent, the bitterness, and the desperation of disinherited people, poverty-stricken people, and many Negroes, that we will see outbreaks of violence and even riots on a scale that we have never seen them before. I'm not advocating this, and I'm not giving a prediction, which I hope will be an invitation to it. I'm only giving what I see as a factual picture of the situation, and I do see very dangerous signs of Hitlerism in the candidacy of Mr. Goldwater. Therefore, I think it is absolutely necessary for people of goodwill to mobilize their resources and work with passion and with determination to see that he is not elected President of the United States. I think the Johnson-Humphrey ticket, while not perfect, but a dedicated ticket, will do much more to carry the job of and carry us to the goal of equality and to integration than any forces alive at this time.
Thank you.